Welcome to the Dave It Yourself channel, the home of unique RC creations and unique RC views. Dave It Yourself, stick around. Hey friends, it's Dave here with the Dave It Yourself channel, coming out here with the E-flite Extra 300. Can't wait to fly this bad boy. As you can see, I have the Insta360 Go in the cockpit. You may wonder, Dave, how did you get the Insta360 Go in the cockpit when the battery goes right here? I'll show you. Stick around in this video. I'll show you how I did that. And then you're also going to get a chance to see some views from the cockpit on this bad boy, which you probably haven't seen on YouTube before because nobody does this kind of stuff but me. But that's okay. I don't mind. I'll do it for you. I like it. I love the extra views. It makes you feel like you're part of the action, and I love that. That's what this channel's all about. Seeing me do it and being in the plane, feeling it happening, sort of. But anyway, that's what we've got going on here. You can see I've done a little bit of mod to this particular plane. You may notice it's a little shinier, a little glossier than your normal plane. It is coated over in Mod Podge, so it's nice and stiff and hard. I have the easy lights on the wingtips and stuff, and also on the back. Just have those mounted on there with a little paper tape and hot glue, as usual. Also swapped out the 13x8 wooden prop with a 12x8 APC gray prop. I just think it looks better with the plane, and I'm not looking to hang this thing. I just want to do some cool flips and spins and stuff. And then let's see, what else have I done? Went ahead and painted the interior of the cockpit a darker, shinier, kind of a green gray, and also Mod Podge the interior as well, so the dashboard is nice and smooth and looks nice as well. And like I said, I had the 360 mount in there, and I'll show you how I got that in there, since you can't go through the cockpit itself because you can't get underneath there. So anyway, but I got the chance to take that pilot out, and I got a nice big pilot for a nice big different plane. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and throw this together, and then after that I'm going to show you how we put all this footage together and then turn it into a video for your enjoyment. So if you want to see exactly how this works and how this plane flies, and hell, how I make videos on this channel, because it is Dave It Yourself, so it's all me, you stick around and I'll show you. Hey friends, Dave here with Creative Drones on the Dave It Yourself channel, coming back to you here live from my favorite flying spot. And I have brought out a plane that I'm getting ready to fly. I'm about to maiden this bad boy. You saw me unbox it on my live stream this past Sunday. It is the E-flite Extra 300. And as you can see, I have it modded out a little bit. I have a pretty heavy coat of Mod Podge all over that thing so that it looks nice and shiny and crispy and keeps the foam nice and stiff. Also, as you can see, I have my LED lights on the wings, and also have an Insta360 Go inside the cockpit there. And you may wonder, wait a minute, how do you get inside that cockpit? This is how you get inside that cockpit. I'm going to put some magnets on it later, but right now I'm just going to use a little white paper tape to hold it down. But that's how you get inside this cockpit. So if you want to see how this all works out, you know what I recommend you do. You stick around. All right, friends, let's see how this bad boy does. We're just gonna maiden flight him a little bit. Fly over toward that sun and enjoy some of that. I'm at about half throttle here. Wind's coming in pretty good now. All right, bring them down for a little low ski. I'm gonna throttle off here. All right, let's bring them on in for that landing. Nice and easy. That's enough kicking and dicking. Let's do some landing and grandstanding. And not any crashing or bashing. Oh! All right, well, the camera in there still got the little light on, so it's just stopped recording. So it should be, should have hopefully got that landing. We'll see. All right, that's cool. Cool, 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 cool. there you go, friends. There we are with the E-flite Extra 300 with the Insta360 Go in the cockpit there. As you can see, it held on just fine. The tape held on the canopy just for the cockpit glass there just fine, the canopy there, and everything looks great. Went ahead and painted the interior of that cockpit so it's a darker, shinier gray. Went ahead and Mod Podged the dash and everything too, so it's nice and shiny up in there. Everything in here is nice and shiny. Plane's nice and stiff with all that Mod Podge on there. So that's the mod. So I Mod Podged it. That's one mod. I have some lights on it, which are just temporary little paper tape and hot glue. You can see the paper tape behind them there. That'll make it easier for me to peel them off and not damage the plane. Also, I put the APC prop on there. I think it comes with a 13-inch wooden, 13.6, and this is a 12.6 plastic. As you can see, it did just fine, and I think it looks way better with the plane as opposed to the wooden one. I'm going to keep that wooden one for my PT-17 or an old school plane. But landing was pretty good, a little on the skippy side, but hey, it was a maiden, and it's a little windy, and you know what, I'll take it. It landed on basically a 3-point landing and then kind of did a little bump up. I wonder if I hit something down there, but anyway, I guess we'll look on that on the camera. So I hope you enjoyed that. So now what we'll do is we'll head on back to the Dave It Yourself Labs and we'll go ahead and whip together a video. So if you want to see exactly how I make these videos, this is part 1, getting the footage. Now part 2 is going to go home and sort it out and then go ahead and start putting it together for your enjoyment. So if you want to see how all that works, you know what I recommend you do. You stick around. Hey friends, Dave here on the Dave It Yourself channel, coming back out here with the E-flite. Now let's try that over. This is the first time I've ever flown. I'm not coming back out here first. It's a maiden, dumbass. Blooper! Anyway.